You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, it is not the place that defines the status of the people. Rather, it is the people that defines the status of the place. As we continue our journey of financial literacy, we're going to be looking at the topic, Women Financial Empowerment. If you are going to be empowered in life, you need, amongst other things, you need knowledge. At the same time, you need skills. So skill acquisition is so important. When you acquire the right skills, you will be surprised that you are doing the things that you thought you could never do. It takes time, it takes process, it takes practice. But once you know what to do and you know how to apply it skillfully, the story becomes different. When skills comes into your life, it changes you. Now, in Africa today, we have, young girls, ladies, women going to school, which is good. And we need to promote more of this. The more we do that, the better. And some are not going to school. Some are into trades. They're selling something, buying something, which is also good as well. Now, the place of economic empowerment is so important. Whether you have been through the four walls of school or you are trading, selling, or buying something, the place of money cannot be undermined. Economic empowerment is so important. So that is what we're going to be looking at. Money is not everything, but it affects everything that we do in life. I'm going to be sharing with you the things that you need as a woman to be financially empowered. I lived with my grandmother growing up, and one of the things I saw growing up in her life was this advice she gave to my mom. She said, a woman must always work. No matter how prosperous the husband is, she must have something that she's doing. Whether on a part-time basis or she's on a full-time basis, a woman must earn something. And looking at her life, looking at what has happened to her and how she came out of it, I buy into that idea. It might be you're doing something, on a part-time basis, you're working from home or working outside the home, but you are doing something, which is one of the things I would tell you to do today, to earn something. You've gone to school, you've been trained, your parents have invested in you. You need to use those skills. You need to use that knowledge. Whether it's full-time or part-time, you need to do something. Now, there are other things I'm going to be sharing with you. What are the 10 things I want you to listen to? Now, if you're going to be financially empowered, the number one thing is financial literacy. You have to understand how money works. You have to learn from materials, from books, and at the same time, you need to look for individuals who have been already financially empowered and who have kept the money, because it's not just about having money, it's about keeping it and multiplying it. And not many people are good at that. So you need to look for people. One of the things that I've learned through experience and through study is a book, The Richest Man in Babylon. I'm going to recommend that book to you. You can download it on the internet. It's free. You can listen to it on YouTube. You can buy it in bookshops. So it's available. And you have to just read through and understand the concept of financial literacy. The book was written in 1926, and as at today, the book still affects what we do financially. So the information is not old, even though the book was written in 1926. So financial literacy is one of the things you must go for. The second thing is you must have a plan. You must have a plan. Where do you want to see yourself in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 20 or 30 years? You must have a plan. When you see a building being built and when it's finished, you say, wow, that building is beautiful. One of the things you have to realize is that the plan is what was built. If the plan is beautiful, the building will be magnificent. The number 3 thing you have to know is you must control your expenses. You have to look at your income, what you get, and you can start by doing 70% for your expenses, 10% for investment, 10% for savings, and 10% goes to charity. If you're a religious person or you want to give to charity, 10%. Now, by doing this, you have given your money structure. You know where your money is going. So 70%, 10, 10, 10, you can work with that, or you can change it and tweak it to what works for you. The number 3 thing is that you must become a practitioner. You can't start reading about driving and know how to drive. You can't just watch people swim and you say you know how to swim. You see people when they're playing football and people are saying, kick it this way, kick it that way, do it this way. It's very easy to say. You need to get on the pitch to know what it takes to be a footballer. So if you are going to be financially empowered as a woman, you must be involved. That means you must do these things practically. You must get involved. You must start earning. You must start saving. You must start investing. Learn about all those things. You must start giving as well. The number 4 thing you want to do is you want to get to a place where you say no. It's not every engagement that you have to go. It's not every engagement that you have to buy something. If you know that you can't go, just tell them that you're busy. If you know that you can't buy something, let them know that you have other commitments. And if you are going to go, just tell them that you are going to be wearing what you have. In so doing, you are pushing back. A time comes in your life that people will respect you for who you are and what you have, and you can go to functions with what you have. You don't have to necessarily spend money that you don't have. So you have to learn to say no. Then the number 5 thing is you have to understand also that what you plant today is not going to grow tomorrow. It's not going to become a fruit tomorrow. So stay the course. Be patient. Give it time. It's going to grow. Give it time. You are going to get used to it. Now, when you start saving, when you start putting money away, when you start getting control of your finances, you will start seeing that you are changing and your finances also is changing. You will start seeing results, but be patient. Give it time for it to work. The number 7 thing is financial security. Now, once you get into the habit of saving, you must get into a stage where you have 3 months of your expenses being saved up. Some people are comfortable with 6 months and some people it's 12 months. So you are not surprised by any emergency. It can be taken care of. This is going to bring your stress level down. You won't be anxious because of how am I going to deal with it? How am I going to cater for this? That is taken care of. Remember, money is a defense. And when you use money right, it brings calm, it brings coolness into your life. The number 8 thing is that you must have a strategy of increasing your income. Whether it's upscaling your skills, whether it's looking for opportunities, whether it's selling more, whether you're servicing a lot of people with your products more, you have to have an avenue to increase your income. The number 9 thing is to reach out to others. Be generous. You give to the less privileged. You reach out to people in need. You are able to, have that plan in place as well because you are empowered to do so. You start reaching out to people, start being a blessing, and, it creates joy in your heart that you can do something for someone, especially in need. Lastly, is for you to ensure that your children are taught. You share this. This is what I'm doing. This is how my life has changed. This is what has happened to my finances. And you get them to follow the same pattern. You can start talking about finances so that they get educated. And if you have friends, you have colleagues, you have people who ask you, how are you doing it? You're looking good. Things are working in your life. You look so calm. It's as if you don't have any stress or anxiety in your life. Then you can open up and share with them that this is how I'm doing it. Money is not everything, but it plays a vital role in our living. If you have been getting value from our videos, we would like you to consider subscribing to our channel, clicking on that like button, and sharing with others. Remember, a candle does not lose its value by giving light to others. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.